So Chris, how do you like all this buzz and being the new middleweight champion of the world?
It's crazy. It's a surreal feeling. You know, I'm born and raised in this neighborhood, and to have the support of the community, it means everything. It makes the win so much better. So it's great.
And talk a little bit about your background and accomplishments as a wrestler.
I've been wrestling since I'm in second grade. It's been nonstop. You know, my parents drive me around since I'm a little kid, going to different tournaments, and yeah, I've done. You know, I was a four-time college All-American. I was All-American every year, state champion. Did all right, but to tell you the truth, I never really accomplished my goal. So that's why MMA, I think, it fires me up even more to accomplish my goal.
What about jiu-jitsu? What belt are you, and how, and when did you start training with Matt and Nick Serra, right?
Yep, and Matt, Nick, and then Renzo Gracie too, and
Of
John
course,
Danaher.
yeah.
Yeah, they all deserve credit. But yeah, I started in 2009, I think, and I did 3 months of jiu-jitsu. That was the first thing I did. And after 3 months of jiu-jitsu, I did my first jiu-jitsu tournament.
Right. I heard the Grappler's Quest.
Grappler's Quest.
East Coast. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. So
And you won your weight category in the absolute division.
You're stealing my words. What the heck? You Wikipedia me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So and I got all submissions, submitted every guy, and then right from there I was like, I love this. You know, I love this MMA. I got to do it. And I won $1,000, a championship belt. And I just was like, wow, I wrestled my whole life. I've never made a dime in my life, never made money doing that. And I'm like, wow, you can make money doing this? I could do this every month. This is easy. This is not bad. So, you know, so it's been, the jiu-jitsu has been fun. Then I qualified for the Abu Dhabis. I submitted everybody but one guy in the Abu Dhabi trials.
Right.
Went to Spain, lost to Andre Galveo in a really great match that went to overtime, which was a great experience. And then since then, it's been just nonstop work.
And what made you decide to become an MMA fighter?
Well, I tried out for the 2008 Olympics in wrestling. Actually, I didn't try out. It was right before the tryouts. I got injured, couldn't do the tryouts, and then it was either am I going to wait till 2012 Olympics and do the world teams in between for wrestling, or am I going to try MMA where I see these guys really being able to support their families and make money doing it, like a lot of other wrestlers I saw doing. So I'm like, you know, I grew up fighting a lot. I grew up getting beat up by my brother and his friends. I always felt like I was tough, you know, and. I think I just thought I was, you know, I think it was just almost like the stars were aligned for me to do this, and it was kind of meant to be, and I just went full force into it.
But with the 9 fights in your record, you had the chance to fight Anderson for the belt. How sure were you that you could beat the champion?
I was very confident, you know, because it seems like I'm a real inexperienced at 9-0, but it's been a lifelong journey of hard work and lots of setbacks, lots of injuries, lots of successes, but just lots of ups and downs. And I felt like I've had a lot of experience, a lot of hard work has gone into it. So I felt like I deserved it. I go into my practices every single day to outwork everybody in that room, which gives me the confidence that I deserve to win. And you can't trick yourself to have confidence if you're not working hard. And I think it all just derives from hard work.
What was your strategy going into that fight?
Just honestly to be just like every other fight. We all know Anderson Silva's greatest of all time, really unbelievably on his feet. So everybody's telling me, you know, you got to do the Chael Sonnen. You got to just, you know, basically Chael Sonnen. He punches right to his takedown, punches right to his takedown. He's not really thrown much on the punches. It's just really set up the takedowns. But for me, that's not me. You know, I had to fight like I do, like I fight, which is I fight everywhere. If I see a takedown available, I'm gonna go for it. But if it's not there, I'm gonna be walking forward and trying to make them uncomfortable on their feet too. So I'm not scared to get hit. I'm not scared to back down. I'm just gonna keep walking forward, and that was the goal. Punch him and look for takedowns when I can.
And what went through your mind, you know, after that first round?
After the first round, I was just like, I gotta stay on him. And he, you know, he's taunting me and stuff like that. In my head, I'm like, you're not even hitting me. Like, stop freaking taunting me so much. He's like, you know, showboating, and I'm just like, and then he's like yelling at me across the cage, stand up, no wrestling, stand up. And I'm like, I expected him to do that, but I thought it was excessive. I'm like, all right, whatever. I gotta relax, breathe, you know. And then for the second round, I was gonna just walk forward, throw punches, and it got to the point where he was showboating so much. I'm just like, and he's telling me not to take down. I'm like, you know what? Screw you. I'm not gonna take you down. And then he got me to do what he wanted, but it didn't work out for him.
Did you think he was disrespectful?
I mean, he's being disrespectful, but with the intent to win. He's doing it. He's not doing it just to disrespect me as a person. He's doing it to mess with my head, doing it so he could set up and find a way to win. So I understand it's a winner's mentality. It's not that he's just generally cocky person and being disrespectful, but it still makes you feel like he's being disrespectful and motivated me to creep into his personal
Well,
space.
you have a bachelor's degree in psychology. Did it help you at all, that knowledge, to deal with Anderson's mind games?
I think so. I think I learned a lot getting a psychology degree. Just learning how to be a winner. Learning, there's a lot of doubts that are going to creep into your mind leading up to a fight. A lot of things go through camp, and you have to learn how to have the right mindset, have a winner's mindset. I think psychology helped me learn how to keep my head on right and not get into what other people are doing, and especially against Anderson Silva, who I think deserves a psychology degree because he's really great with this stuff. It helped me a lot.
And how long do you think you're going to keep this belt?
My son. Hopefully as long as possible. I'm excited to just take one fight at a time. Obviously, we're fighting Anderson again December 28th, and I'm excited to go out there and put on the dominating performance, and I'll go out there and show the world what I could do. It's the greatest platform I could have ever asked for. It's crazy. Before this fight, I wasn't a big name. No one really knew me. And for me now, I'm going to be part of one of the biggest fights in UFC history, like that, from one fight. So I'm very excited to go out there and be in the best shape and best condition, and just be the best fighter I've ever been, and demonstrate to the world what I could do.
Well, Chris,
thanks, man. I appreciate
congratulations, and the belt couldn't have gone to a better person. You're a class act.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Amen.
Chris Weidman.
By the way, he's Anderson Silva's manager. We should probably beat him up. I didn't want to tell anybody, but now, get him after the interview.